Hey guys, welcome back to the She Found Motherhood podcast. Welcome to the second in our gift guide series. Today, we're talking about all of our top gifting recommendations for the postpartum person in your life. We'll get into the podcast right after this quick message. Welcome to the She Found Motherhood podcast. We are doctors Sarah and Alicia, maternity physicians and moms who have been through it all. We want to empower you with knowledge so you can have the best pregnancy, birth, and postpartum experience you can.
She Found Health and She Found Motherhood is meant for general medical information only. The content of this podcast is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. This information does not apply to every situation. If you have questions or if you've received different advice, please contact your healthcare provider. Always seek the advice of your physician or another qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. The views expressed by She Found Health and She Found Motherhood and our guests are not representative of any of the institutions with which we are affiliated. Some of our podcast episodes are sponsored so that we can keep getting great info out there to you, our listeners. We only partner with companies that we truly believe in. Some of our links and suggestions may be affiliates, and we would appreciate you using them to help fund this important work. Now let's get to it.
Well, friends, with the holiday season around the corner, we wanted to share with you our must-haves for postpartum. Now, if you're pregnant and you haven't listened to our top 5 gifts for pregnancy, please go back and listen to that. It'll give you some more ideas. And whether you're shopping for your friend, your partner, your wife, or yourself, these are must-have items that you won't want to be without. So, probably the number one thing that we both wish we had more of during our postpartum days was sleep. Honestly. You would think as physician parents, we would have had our acts together and had a solid plan in place going into motherhood, but we did not. Sleepless nights and long days can be so challenging, especially as you're trying to recover from pregnancy and childbirth. And although we can't give you the gift of sleep, we can offer you the gift of understanding your infant's sleep. And that's just what our course, Newborn Sleep 101, offers you. Our course will teach you, or the lucky recipient of your generosity, these 3 things. What is normal newborn sleep? Learn what is typical for a newborn and how this changes over the first 3 months of their life, because it does. Number 2, routines and schedules. Learn how to create pre-sleep routines and how to work towards a schedule for you and your newborn. And number 3, we've got some great tips and tricks for you. Learning these can help you move towards your goal of good night's sleeps and fun days with your little one. So if a good night's sleep is a gift you're after, check out our course at shefoundhealth.ca and use the code CHRISTMAS, CHRISTMAS, for 25% off. We'll link it in the show notes below as well.
So, right after sleep, we believe in the importance of taking care of your body postpartum. Your body undergoes so many changes during pregnancy and birth, and we are loving the move away from the idea of bouncing back, in quotations here, physically after pregnancy, and the movement towards the idea of rehabilitating after the crazy physical journey that is pregnancy, labor, and birth. So if you haven't guessed it already, our next favorite gift for the postpartum person is a postpartum fitness and rehabilitation program. There are a lot of great ones out there to choose from. And unfortunately, we don't have time to cover them all today, so we're just sharing one of our favorites by our friend Melissa DeSalle, the founder of Mommy Berries. Melissa is a pelvic physiotherapist and mother of 2, and she has put together an incredibly comprehensive postpartum program that covers everything you need to know about supporting your physical body through postpartum, from managing diastasis, prolapse, urinary incontinence, to progressive exercises and getting back into your favorite physical activities like running, strength training, and even CrossFit. If you're interested in learning more, you can check out Melissa's program on her website, www.mommyberries, mommyberries.com. And if you're thinking of gifting one of her programs to a friend or yourself, be sure to use our affiliate code, SheFoundHealth, all one word, to get 15% off her programs. We'll put that code and the link to her programs in the show notes below as well.
So along with sleep and body love, we believe in nurturing your relationship postpartum. So much changes in a partnership when a baby comes along, and it's something that we don't often talk about enough. We did a podcast with Dr. Pip from Making Mama Well all about this, so make sure to check that one out if you haven't listened to it yet. And she actually gave us the suggestion of this book. So one of our favorite resources is the book Fair Play by Eve Rodsky. It covers the topic near and dear to our hearts, and one that really is not discussed enough: division of labor at home. So what is division of labor? What does that even mean? If you're expecting baby number 1, this might not even be on your mind yet. And what a better gift for you and your partner to walk through this together and put a plan in place to balance the duties in and out of the home before your baby even comes or shortly thereafter. So Fair Play provides a unique, solutions-oriented answer to rebalancing the domestic responsibilities at home, not only when your baby first arrives, but throughout your life. It gives you a great basis and platform to have those conversations in a safe and effective way. So if you're a paper book kind of gal like Sarah, you can check the link below or head over to our She Found Motherhood Amazon shop. Or if you're like me, Alicia, and audiobook is the way for you, then check out the link in our show notes below for a free 30-day trial of Audible Premium Plus for free.
Okay, so sleep, body love, your relationship. What else do we think every postpartum person needs? Cozy loungewear, obviously. One of the most important and underrated things to do when you're postpartum is just stay at home. Lounge around and rest. Snuggle with your baby, nap, eat nourishing food, and do it in comfort. Now, there's so many great options for cozy loungewear and PJs out there. You can really take your pick. We just wanted to share one of our favorites, which is Knix loungewear. They have so many colors and styles to choose from oversized shirts to leggings to rompers. They've got it all. We've linked some of our favorite styles in the show notes below, and you can check it out.
And don't forget, they have a great maternity and postpartum section with nursing bras and nursing tank tops. So they've got all kinds of great things.
Why wasn't this around when I was pregnant and postpartum?
Right?
Right? Time to have another baby.
The one thing I would recommend is if you are ordering kind of the high-waisted stuff, to order a size bigger than you would normally expect.
Yeah.
They're great, and they do stretch out a bit, but they can be quite tight at the beginning with
and
all
you
that
wanna be
lovely
cozy.
compression.
You want to be cozy.
So last but certainly not least, we think every postpartum person needs a postpartum nesting box. Sarah and I curated our 3rd and 4th trimester nesting boxes to pamper the new mama and baby and add a little bit more sparkle to your journey through matrescence. Our 4th trimester nesting box was crafted to set you along the awesome journey of parenthood. From earrings to nipple ointment, there's a whole lot of goodness packed into our 4th trimester box. If you're interested in learning more or buying one before they sell out, head over to our website to learn more or check out the link in our show notes below.
So that's it. Our top 5 gifts for the postpartum person in your life. The gift of sleep, some body love, relationship advice, cozy loungewear, and a sparkly nesting box. What's not to love? We hope you found this episode fun and that it sparked some ideas of what to buy for the newly postpartum friend in your life, what to put on your wish list, or just gift yourself. Happy nesting to all our pregnant and postpartum friends, and happy holidays.
Thanks for listening. Make sure to check out our website at www.shefoundhealth.ca and to sign up for our community for weekly bump blasts. Make sure to check us out on Instagram or Facebook at she.found.motherhood and head on over to your favorite podcast app and leave a review and a 5-star rating. If you enjoyed this podcast, take a pic of yourself listening to it and share it on social. Make sure to tag us on it so we know to keep making them.